Hello.
Yes, hello, Nguyên. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, wonderful. How are you?
Uh, I'm great today, and you?
I'm also good. Thanks for asking me. All right, so welcome back. We're going to start a new class. And last time we just have finished topic about
Yeah.
writing, right? We have finished writing. hmm And can you still remember my
Yeah.
assignment?
What?
Can you still remember like my assignment that I
Can
asked?
you repeat again?
The assignment
Some.
that you're going
Um.
to write?
Mm, um. Can.
Can you hear me? Is it not clear?
Oh no, it's clear. It's clear.
Okay, it's clear. Right. Any case, if we're not able to do that, so I will just make
Yeah.
you remind for another time that we have to move
Uh.
forward.
You uh send it to the Miss Bing.
Yes. Okay, I will send it to Miss Bing. Maybe because her mother was
Uh.
not able to read
But
this.
but
Mhm.
the Miss Bing. I can see the assignment from my mother.
Okay. Sure. I will. Okay. All
You
right.
can send it in the
Okay,
group
Zalo.
chat.
Yeah, in the group
Yeah,
chat, in the Zalo group, because I'm using Zalo anyway, so it's
yeah.
fine. And we have unlimited connection, so I don't really need to use Facebook for communication. Okay, Nguyên. So let's start.
Okay.
Um, so last time we have talked about writing and writing ideas, right?
Mm.
We have talked about writing ideas. For this time, we're going back to listening lesson. Okay, we're going to do another listening
Okay.
session. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. And just for information, Win, I always want you to answer me in complete sentences. Try to speak slower and be careful with your S sounds. Okay. So let me continue.
Okay.
Okay, this is our topic. All right. Wonderful. Okay, enough of the music of Pantados. We're going to talk about apartment living. Okay, do you know what is apartment?
Um, how I can say it? Apartment like a house,
Mm-hmm.
but in the building.
Okay, it could be in the building. Actually, it can also be like a
Yeah.
small unit, right? A one room house. Actually,
Mm.
I'm like living in an apartment, but actually my house is there, but
Yeah.
there is another room, but it serves like an apartment type building. So if you can say I own my room, this is my room.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is like apartment, like big.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm alone here, so I just stay
Mm.
here, like apartment. And the apartment, let's try to listen and try to figure out the things that we can see. All right,
Okay.
listen and finish the exercises. So that's what we're going to do. And kindly read the following. Can you read the first word?
Apartment.
Okay, apartment.
Apartment. Uh,
Next,
comfortable.
comfortable, comfortable.
Com- comfortable.
Okay,
Uh, bedroom.
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 Okay, good. Next.
Living room.
Okay, next.
Bathroom.
Okay, bathroom.
Bathroom.
Next,
Kitchen.
kitchen. Okay, next.
Hut.
Huge.
H.
Okay, hug is this one. Okay. Huge
Okay,
is
okay.
big. All right.
Uh,
All right. Uh, look on the meanings, translations in Vietnamese so that you can be familiar.
yeah.
All right. Okay, now.
Okay.
Let me just. Okay, good. Let's go to the next one. Okay. We're going to talk like this kind of structure: have or has, got, and or something. Okay.
Okay.
I have got a beautiful garden full of roses. So I have got blank. Okay, let me get an example. For example, in my room, okay, I have got
Okay.
this kind of case, a black case with,
Uh,
sorry, it's like spoon and fork
uh,
and chopsticks, right? So this is
yeah,
very
it's so cute.
comfortable, huh?
It's so cute.
Yeah, it's cute, right? So I just bought this one recently. It's black and it matched my room, which is black and white theme room.
Mm,
So I really like this one. So I'm going when I go to somewhere, so I can just bring this one easily. All
yeah.
right, I have got utensils in my room.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how
Yeah.
you make sentence out of it. Can you give an example? What can I see in your room?
Uh, uh, here. I have got a book in my room.
Oh, what book is that? It's about.
It's about the English.
Oh, it's about English book. English but Vietnamese in title.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's a good one. At least you have books in your room. I have books also in my room, but that's too many, and that's a little bit far. Very good. Okay, let's try to see this one. Okay, people are describing their apartments. Listen and number the pictures. Okay, so we're going to listen. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start.
Unit 15, Apartment Living, page 58. 2. Let's listen. People are describing their apartments. Listen and number the pictures. 1,
What's your apartment like, Ken?
It's comfortable, but it's pretty small. It's only got one room.
Really? Don't you have a bedroom?
No, I sleep in the living room.
What about your dog?
She sleeps in the living room too, right next to me.
2,
What's your new apartment like, Celia?
It's really big. I love it.
How many rooms does it have?
Lots. It's got 2 bedrooms, a living room, and a huge kitchen and bathroom.
Sounds great. So when can I come and stay with you?
3,
Do you like your apartment, Joe?
Not really. It's very small.
Really?
Yeah, just one bedroom and a living room.
That isn't so small. How many people live with you?
7.
7? Wow!
4,
Do you live with your sister, Ellen?
Yes, I do.
What's your place like?
It's nice. It's got 2 bedrooms, a big one and a small one.
That's great.
Yes, but I've got the small one.
Oh,
Okay, do you need to repeat it or do you have answers already?
Okay, I have answer ready.
Okay, all right. Okay, for the first number, what room does he have? What letter?
1B.
Okay, for number one, it's letter B. And can you describe his room? I mean, who is staying with him? Can you still remember?
Uh, he live with his dog.
Okay, he is living with his dog, all right? So he stays only in his living room is already his bedroom, is also his
Mm,
kitchen, all right? So no other
yeah.
rooms. So that's number one. What about number two? How many rooms does she got?
5.
Okay, what are them? What are those?
Uh, 2 bedroom, one
S-
bathroom, kitchen,
Two
and
bedrooms.
2 bedrooms, one bathroom, one kitchen, and one living room.
Okay, I mean kitchen and living room is like almost the same space, right? Just a
Yeah.
partition wall there. I see. Very good. So that's for number two. And number three?
Number 3C.
Okay, that's C. What did he say? What did he say?
Uh, he have one bedroom and one living room.
He has. Can you repeat that?
Uh, he has one bedroom and one living room.
Okay. Nguyen, I have a tip. Instead of saying one, you can say he has a bedroom and a living room. Because when you put a, it means just one. Okay. So it
Okay.
sounds not awkward and good to hear. He has a bedroom and a living room. Okay. And
Okay.
why did he say it's still small?
Because he need
Because
to
he needs to
uh live with 7 people.
he needs to live with, okay, I mean I need to sound s, okay, because he said earlier he live with, okay, he need, okay, put s, okay, can you repeat your sentence?
He lives with 7 people.
Okay, he lives with 7 people, so that's really quite small,
Mm,
right? Next, letter
yeah.
D. I mean, sorry,
Uh,
number four, of course that would be letter D. What did he say? What did they say?
they say they have 2 bedrooms, and she with uh
She lives with,
live with her sister.
okay, apparently she is,
What?
I mean, unfortunately, she is staying in
In the small one.
the smaller room. Okay, very good. All right, so you got it all correct. Very nice. Okay, so keep it up so you can listen carefully. Nice. New
Yeah.
words. Can you read the number one? I mean, the first 5 words.
Uh, Bookshelf.
Book shelf. Shelf should be shelf, not self. Okay, I can because someone already do this one. Should be like this. Book shelf. Okay.
Yeah. Bookshelf.
And next,
Stereo.
stereo. Stereo.
Stereo. Stereo.
Okay, good. Next,
Cheap.
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 Okay, good.
Expensive.
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 Okay, good. It's different from expensive. It's expensive. Okay, the sound is e.
Expensive.
Expensive.
Expensive. Okay.
All right, good. Next.
Check out.
Okay, very good. Check out. Next word.
Dinner table.
Dinner table.
Dinner table.
Good. Next.
Sofa.
Okay, good.
Size.
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 Good. Next.
Floor.
Good. Next one.
Ghost.
Guess.
Guess.
All right. Next.
Model.
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 Good.
The sales clerk.
The sales clerk.
What?
The sales clerk.
The sales clerk.
Okay. Clerk.
Clerk.
Okay, good. Okay, familiarize yourself with the meaning.
Okay, good. Okay.
All right. Okay, now?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yes.
Let's continue. Okay, let me just remove the word there. Um, okay, we're going to have like a word enough plus the noun, adjective enough to. Okay, so for example, where do you live? I live in that tree. I don't have enough money to buy a house. Don't have enough money to buy a house. Okay, so do you understand the word have enough plus the noun?
Okay.
Okay, again, enough plus noun. Enough sleep, enough
In,
money, enough,
enough money.
yeah, or enough English or enough vocabulary to converse. You can say that, right?
Yeah.
If you're not enough, you can say like not enough food to eat. So that is sad, right? Especially COVID situation. People may not have enough food in their tables, right? To
Yeah.
survive. Okay, can you read this one? Nam is
Uh, I live in that. Nam is a schoolboy. He isn't old enough to ride the motorbike.
okay. Nam is a schoolboy. He isn't old enough to ride the motorbike. I mean, the same situation as you, right? You're not
Yeah.
yet old enough to ride your own motorbike or to own a bike, to own a motorbike. But you know how to ride a bike, right?
Yes.
Okay, so easy, right? Very easy. I mean, I think
Mm,
most Vietnamese, I think if it not most, all or everyone in Vietnam knows how to ride a bicycle or a motorbike, right?
yeah.
Or at least one owns, I mean, a person owns one of legal age, boy or girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I will go to Vietnam someday. I will try to see how crazy the
Mm,
motorbikes would be. Okay, the structure. I cannot say the translation in Vietnamese, but just read it. We're going to talk about while.
well.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
if we're talking about while, you're doing it while doing one thing. For example, I'm teaching you while eating, for example, but I don't do it. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm watching the movie while talking to you.
Mm,
Okay, so you can do that
yeah.
while. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, like that. Or you can make it by the other person. I am studying while my mother is sleeping. You can say that, right?
Yeah.
Or did you understand the situation? So that's how you use the word while.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, for this one, we're going to hear another conversation and let's try to see what are the things. I mean, listen to people talking about their new apartment. What do they already have? Okay,
Okay.
what do they already have? So let's listen.
1. Becky.
The bookshelf looks really good in the living room, and the TV is just fine. When I find a stereo, I'm going to put it in the bookshelf. I don't have a stereo now because I want to find a cheap one. I'm going to check out the sales next week. I've got a dinner table, but I still need a sofa. Now I have to sit at the dinner table to watch TV. My living room is small, so I want a small sofa.
2. Paul.
If you have an old bookshelf you aren't using, I'd be really happy to buy it. I haven't been able to find one that is the right size. All the ones I looked at were too big. Right now, there are books all over the floor, but I managed to pick up a really good TV and stereo at a yard sale last weekend. I still need to find a dinner table. All the ones I looked at in the stores were too expensive.
3. Sarah.
I was thinking about getting a bookshelf, but I don't have many books yet, so I guess I can wait. I was lucky. I got a really cheap used TV the other day. It only cost $50, and it works really well. It's nice to have something to watch. Right now, I don't have enough money to buy a stereo. The dinner table is very nice and big enough for 6 people. I bought a cheap sofa, too. It's really comfortable.
4. Sam.
The bookshelf is good, though it's probably a little too big for the living room. I need a TV, but I'm waiting for the new models. I have a good stereo, so that's good. However, I still haven't bought a dinner table. I saw a great one last week. The sales clerk said that they're having a big sale next week, so I'm waiting for that. For now, I'm eating my meals while sitting on the sofa.
Okay, Nguyên, do you have answers already?
Not yet. I want to listen one more time.
Okay, listen for another time. But do you understand the instructions? So you're going to put a check the things that they already have. Okay?
Okay.
1. Becky.
The bookshelf looks really good in the living room, and the TV is just fine. When I find a stereo, I'm going to put it in the bookshelf. I don't have a stereo now because I want to find a cheap one. I'm going to check out the sales next week. I've got a dinner table, but I still need a sofa. Now I have to sit at the dinner table to watch TV. My living room is small, so I want a small sofa.
2. Paul.
If you have an old bookshelf you aren't using, I'd be really happy to buy it. I haven't been able to find one that is the right size. All the ones I looked at were too big. Right now, there are books all over the floor, but I managed to pick up a really good TV and stereo at a yard sale last weekend. I still need to find a dinner table. All the ones I looked at in the stores were too expensive.
3. Sarah.
I was thinking about getting a bookshelf, but I don't have many books yet, so I guess I can wait. I was lucky. I got a really cheap used TV the other day. It only cost $50, and it works really well. It's nice to have something to watch. Right now, I don't have enough money to buy a stereo. The dinner table is very nice and big enough for 6 people. I bought a cheap sofa, too. It's really comfortable.
4. Sam.
The bookshelf is good, though it's probably a little too big for the living room. I need a TV, but I'm waiting for the new models. I have a good stereo, so that's good. However, I still haven't bought a dinner table. I saw a great one last week. The sales clerk said that they're having a big sale next week, so I'm waiting for that. For now, I'm eating my meals while sitting on the sofa.
Okay, Nguyên. Hopefully you already
Okay.
have answers.
Okay.
Okay, for Paul, what does he already have?
Um. 2 is bookshelf, TV, and stereo.
Okay, you said that he has bookshelf, TV, and
He
stereo.
has bookshelf, TV, and stereo.
Okay, but were you able to heard him that is there like someone who is not using their bookshelf? He would like to have one. Were you not able to hear that part? Okay, sorry, they provided
Not.
already. Okay, let me just get first your answer before I reveal all the answers. For Paul, you said it's bookshelf. Okay, let me just put an annotation here, stamp. Okay, shall this one, right? Bookshelf,
Mm,
TV, and stereo.
yeah.
And for Sarah,
Cesar is She has TV, dinner table, and sofa.
Okay, and Sam?
Sam have a stereo and a dinner table.
Yeah, table. Only this one? Only these two?
Um, a TV also.
Then also a TV. What else do we? What else does she got?
I think it's enough.
It's enough. Okay, we're going to give the answer already, so that we can save a little time. Okay, so you have mistakes. How many mistakes? You got one for Paul. He does not have bookshelf. Another one is that Sam does not have a TV. He also does not have. He doesn't also have a dining table. He said that he's sitting on a sofa and he's wanting to buy a dining table. He also said that he wants to buy a TV, a new model next time. He's still waiting. He has a good stereo, but he wanted to buy a TV, but not yet have. Did you understand, Win?
Yes,
So the
yeah.
same with Paul. He's waiting for someone to give him an extra bookshelf, the one that they're not using, so that he can put it in his house. Okay?
Okay.
So I think you put everything that you just have heard in the conversation.
Okay.
Okay? Question
Okay.
so far?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Okay, good. So let me just move to the next one. Okay, another listening script. Are the statements true or false? You need to check the correct answer. Okay, let's start
Yeah.
listening now.
1. Becky.
Okay.
The bookshelf looks really good in the living room, and the TV is just fine. When I find a stereo, I'm going to put it in the bookshelf. I don't have a stereo now because I want to find a cheap one. I'm going to check out the sales next week. I've got a dinner table, but I still need a sofa. Now I have to sit at the dinner table to watch TV. My living room is small, so I want a small sofa.
2. Paul.
If you have an old bookshelf you aren't using, I'd be really happy to buy it. I haven't been able to find one that is the right size. All the ones I looked at were too big. Right now there are books all over the floor, but I managed to pick up a really good TV and stereo at a yard sale last weekend. I still need to find a dinner table. All the ones I looked at in the stores were too expensive.
3. Sarah.
I was thinking about getting a bookshelf, but I don't have many books yet, so I guess I can wait. I was lucky. I got a really cheap used TV the other day. It only cost $50, and it works really well. It's nice to have something to watch. Right now, I don't have enough money to buy a stereo. The dinner table is very nice and big enough for 6 people. I bought a cheap sofa, too. It's really comfortable.
4. Sam.
The bookshelf is good, though it's probably a little too big for the living room. I need a TV, but I'm waiting for the new models. I have a good stereo, so that's good. However, I still haven't bought a dinner table. I saw a great one last week. The sales clerk said that they're having a big sale next week, so I'm waiting for that. For now, I'm eating my meals while sitting on the sofa.
Do you have answers already, Win? So it's just a repetition of what you have just heard.
Uh, Not yet. Can you repeat again?
Okay, for another time. Sure, sure, sure.
1. Becky.
The bookshelf looks really good in the living room, and the TV is just fine. When I find a stereo, I'm going to put it in the bookshelf. I don't have a stereo now because I want to find a cheap one. I'm going to check out the sales next week. I've got a dinner table, but I still need a sofa. Now I have to sit at the dinner table to watch TV. My living room is small, so I want a small sofa.
2. Paul.
If you have an old bookshelf you aren't using, I'd be really happy to buy it. I haven't been able to find one that is the right size. All the ones I looked at were too big. Right now there are books all over the floor, but I managed to pick up a really good TV and stereo at a yard sale last weekend. I still need to find a dinner table. All the ones I looked at in the stores were too expensive.
3. Sarah.
I was thinking about getting a bookshelf, but I don't have many books yet, so I guess I can wait. I was lucky. I got a really cheap used TV the other day. It only cost $50, and it works really well. It's nice to have something to watch. Right now, I don't have enough money to buy a stereo. The dinner table is very nice and big enough for 6 people. I bought a cheap sofa, too. It's really comfortable.
4. Sam.
The bookshelf is good, though it's probably a little too big for the living room. I need a TV, but I'm waiting for the new models. I have a good stereo, so that's good. However, I still haven't bought a dinner table. I saw a great one last week. The sales clerk said that they're having a big sale next week, so I'm waiting for that. For now, I'm eating my meals while sitting on the sofa.
All right, Nguyên, finished?
Okay.
Okay, very good. So let's try to give putting in answers already.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
for number 1A, is it true or false?
A true.
Okay, let me put here. She wants to buy. Okay. Then letter B,
B false.
said it's false. Okay. What else?
2A is true.
This is true. For B,
B also true.
D also 2.
3A true. 3B false.
Mm-hmm. Number
And
4,
4A 4B also true.
A and B.
It's in yeah.
A and B? Or,
Yeah.
okay, good. So we just repeated what has been said, right? So for the first one, she wants to buy a cheap stereo. That's correct. And she wants a large sofa. She does not want to have a large sofa. She just want the right one, right? The small one that will fit
Yeah.
in. So, so this is the correct answer. Okay, for this one, he wants to find a bigger bookshelf. Actually, he wants to find a bookshelf, but he wants to buy a smaller one because the usual bookshelves that he found is bigger, so he does not want that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so he wants to find a right size bookshelf for his apartment. Okay, so that's okay. So that was a mistake. Another one. Oh, you got perfect here. For this one, he bought a dinner table last week. Again, he was waiting for a new TV model, and he said that he didn't eat. He's eating dinner at the sofa yet because he hasn't buy a dinner table. Can you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. So we're getting good so far. I mean, you're improving the score, so that's fine. So don't be disheartened. That's okay. All right.
Okay.
Question so far?
No.
All right, good. Let's continue. Okay, these are the conversations, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for example, the conversation 2. If you have an old bookshelf, You aren't using average. Really happy to buy it. I haven't been able to find one that is the right size. All the ones I looked at were too big. Okay, so he does not want a big one. This one,
Yes.
okay. However, I still haven't bought a dinner table. So that's what he said. The sales clerk said they're having a big sale next week. So he will be buying a dinner table next week. Could be. That's why he said, I'm eating my meals while sitting on the sofa. Okay, good. Okay, this is the end of the listening skills for this time. All right.
Okay.
That's we still have time, so we can still have another lesson. Just wait a minute. Did you learn so far with the listening? I mean, is it quite difficult?
Uh, I think no, it don't so difficult. It's so
Not so easy. It's not so difficult. It's just
yeah,
average. Oh, I
just
see. I see. Yeah, I find it as well. Like what? Um, so we're going to back to speaking class so that we can have something to look into.
yeah.
Just downloading the information. Still have 7 minutes left. We can still have time for this one. Is it hard to listen in your place? Is the words not clear, or you just really quite confuse some words? Why do you have mistakes
Mm, I think I have mistake in
in
listening.
understanding? Okay, in understanding the information.
Yes, about
Mm,
listen the information and
yeah.
understand.
No, I see. I
Or
see.
yeah, I think so.
I see. It's okay. At least there is an improvement from the last time.
Yes.
Okay, let me just move front. Okay, we're going to talk about the third topic in speaking, photography. Um, do you like taking photos, Win?
Mm, I really like to taking photo for the
For
um I like to the screen. I
uh,
like the beauty screen.
screen? What do you mean screen?
Screen
Screen?
skin sc like beauty SCENE.
Scene, beauty scene.
Beauty scene.
Scene,
Yeah.
scene. Oh, I see. Scene, sceneries. Oh, I see. Landscapes.
Yeah.
Okay, you usually call it landscapes. Okay, so we're going to talk about photography or photograph. Okay, and now people nowadays are using like photography. So I mean, while using phone, I mean using phone photography. Um,
Mm.
I know it's a little bit near the time, but let's have a quick reviewing. Okay, and what can you see in the picture?
Uh, I can I can see the people eating sushi.
Sushi, right? Japanese food per se, right? Do you like sushi?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I like sushi too. I feel hungry already just by seeing the picture. I miss the taste. I miss the taste because, for example, in the Philippines, um, it's very hard to travel actually. Um, even though it was a little bit not so serious than before, but it's very hard to travel in the Philippines, even going
Mm,
to Manila. So it's very hard. So there are very few places that offers Japanese food. So it's very hard. What else can you see?
I can see the customer.
Mm-hmm. What are they doing? They are
They are uh eat. They are eating
yeah, they're eating sushi. And what are they using? They're using the
the stick,
yeah chopsticks.
a chopstick,
Again, they're using chopsticks, right? Chopsticks.
chopstick. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Even Filipinos also use chopsticks sometimes. Me too.
yeah.
Yeah. What else?
Mm, also, uh, they are very excited
Excited.
with.
They look excited.
Yeah, they
I
look excited.
see. What about the people in the background? This people, this one, the two ladies and this man. What are they
Uh,
wearing? What the how they look? How do they look?
look, tradition.
They look wearing traditional costume. Or, do you know how is it called? They are called kimono.
Yes,
Kimono,
kimono.
kimono, right? I mean, you watch anime, so it's called kimono. Because I like watching anime. So, about this man, what is he wearing?
Uh, what?
What is this man wearing?
Shirt.
Or you can say
Uh,
polo, right?
color, color. Yeah.
I mean, it's like going to the beach with a hat, right? So I see.
Yeah, color.
Okay, so I mean, the picture is very cute as well.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe let's end to this part. Um, of course, you can already say what's in the photograph here and where the photograph is. Okay, so let's try to continue next Thursday. Or are we having, yeah, Thursday, right?
Yeah. Next Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, I'm going to send the assignment through Miss Bing. So I will ask you
You,
to write first. You're going to do writing. You're
mm,
going to do writing. Then let's deal with speaking afterwards. All right?
writing or speaking.
Yes. Okay, I will ask you first to write, then you will speak after. All right? I will give the
Okay.
topic later. Okay, thank you very
Okay.
much to coming to class, Nguyên. I really appreciate
Yeah.
and see you on Thursday, okay? Are you going to
Okay.
re-enroll the class because it's the last day in my schedule on Thursday. So you're going to re-enroll? Are you going to continue taking my classes?
Uh, I continue with 3 months.
Now you will continue for 3 months. I see. Okay. Well, it's my pleasure. Hopefully you will improve. Do you think you're
Yeah.
improving with me?
It's okay.
Huh? Do you think that you're improving somehow with me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So you need to talk a lot, okay? So your mom can see your improvement. Okay, bye,
Yeah.
Nguyên. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Bye
Bye.
now. Sure, sure.
Yes. Bye.
Bye, bye.